Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How you all doing? Welcome back to some more Total War Rome 2. Here today on the channel, we're back on the definitive edition of the game. We're playing as the Iceni, as Boudica, on the Campaign Commanders mod. So, if you like the sound of that, feel free to leave the video a like, subscribe if you're new, let me know feedback and suggestions for the series, and will allow me to expand and conquer. Alrighty, so the objective of today's video is to deal with the Picts in the north. We want to take Ildon. We want to bring Scotland into this tribal Britannia empire, as it were. We want to unite the Celtic tribes enough so that we can strike Rome. And these guys want peace. Sure, we weren't even at war with them, really. A child is born, okay? And war declared. Oh, they ended up going to war with the Carnotes anyway. So, oh, I have a grandchild, as it were. Okay, because Boudica is still the queen. The she-wolf, a fierce woman, has proven herself to be a capable leader. Sure, we shall hire her. The more she-wolves, the better in this series, so I guess that's her. There's a couple of them. Yeah, because some of the factions in Rome 2 can have female generals down. Senonia, I guess that's her. I do have a daughter who is currently the heir. So, Boudica's queenly legacy will endure. So she's got a full stack in now with her husband, the king, who has 12. So we'll declare war upon the Caledonians here. Wasn't it Caledonians at one point? Anyway, we're dealing with the Scottish. Let's have at ya. Right, let's declare war upon them. And then we'll go after the Irish as well. Another unfavoured battle, and just due to these units. Alright. Chuck a quick save, and we'll fight this one on the campaign map. On the battle map, rather. The Battle of Ildon, 268. We don't want fog. Get out of here. Let's start the deployment. Alright. But, Let's Plays are now back on the channel. We're going to be doing daily episodical videos of this Total War Rome 2 Definitive Edition Iceni Boudica series. I am open to doing more on this Commanders mod. I don't know why. It's not like my mouse is broken. I think it's the terrain. Why is that? Why is that glitching so much? Ah, there we go. What? Yeah, we'll just do that then. My mouse isn't broken. What the hell's going on here? There we go, it's so strange. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yes, the mods I'm using. Yeah, Harvey's Commanders Leaders mods, you can go check it out. The Averni have Vercingetorix. The Germans have Arminius. The Romans have Scipio Africanus and a couple of others. But if you want to sort of change up the Rome 2 experience, check out these legendary heroes. Right, so we'll bring our reinforcements here on the right flank. Most of the characters are actually modelled off the Total War Arena game that's no more. I think you can technically get Boudica in the vanilla campaign. Sorry, not the vanilla campaign, sort of vanilla Rome 2, but I think it takes like 60 turns on an Imperator Augusta series to get. And I wanted to play from Boudica from the start. I don't mind doing these type of Let's Plays and series with a character focus. It's always quite fun. Like earlier on the year I did the Spartacus series and we played as Cleopatra. Or like what's his name? I can't remember his name now. Sol Invictus. Arminius? No, it's not Arminius, it's something like that. Aurelian, that's it. Now I can remember his name. Took me a little bit. I've got sort of that Sol Invictus stuff on the mind because I just recently started watching the new HBO show. Well, it's all out now, but relatively new for me. Raised by Wolves. It's like done by Ridley Scott. I've been enjoying it. I watch a lot of TV shows when I'm editing, or that's like my sort of content that I digest. I don't actually watch YouTube videos too much. You just sort of get to the point where you sort of don't have time to watch it. You sort of know what everyone else is sort of doing. You got to keep tabs on sort of trends and stuff and what sort of people are uploading, what they're sort of doing. Because a lot of them are my friends in the Total War community, so I like to keep tabs. We'll try and push up here. But out of everything, I think probably YouTube is the content that I digest the least. Never used to be the case. Before I sort of started this crazy journey. Let's push up there. We don't want them to unite. If we can hit them side on, we might be able to get a good victory. But this is going to be a close one. If we can split them in transit, we'll be right. But the thing is, they can do the same for us. But editing and thumbnails and doing stuff, I usually tend to put on a TV show and multitask or a podcast or something. Yeah, but honestly, the amount of TV shows and stuff, I probably should do content around it, to be honest. Because I watch a lot. But in saying that, I don't particularly watch movies too much. I prefer TV shows. Well, let's move over here. Okay, so it's not looking good in some of these areas. We have 4 units routing to their 1 because they've just simply been caught. Scotland's really making us work for this city, and now they're pushing us here as well. Yeah, we just can't seem to sort of get over the terrain quick enough and rotate, pivot, and attack. But yeah, I kind of like those weird sort of space shows. Some by Ridley Scott. The first 2 episodes. It's very much inspired on that weird sort of stuff. The Expanse is great. There's just so many great shows these days, I think, compared to movies. Like, you can have like 10 hours of content and then just like one that's super condensed and rushed. There actually is so many great shows these days, like The Boys. That's fantastic. As we're losing this battle here. We might actually lose this one. Go on, bring us back into it. I need to concentrate. I think they've just got better quality units. Most of them are swordsmen while we're just running with trashier spearmen halfly. Oh, okay. So just looking at my army build now, like we've got medium swordsmen. They seem to be hanging in there and going toe-to-toe with the Scots. But it's my mercenary spearmen. So when I made my front line, I guess I just sort of automatically clicked it. I guess like it just so happened that my entire front line was not well balanced. The entirety of the left was, and the left and center was swordsmen, while the right that had to make and push and do the attacks were trash units and they couldn't really do it. So if we are going to win this one, we have to send in Boudica to try and go in with her heavier chariot. We'll give the boost to her and we'll try and disrupt and annoy these skirmishers hanging in and around. Some of our guys are coming back though. Such a frantic and unorthodox battle. Boudica's pushed the skirmishers out of it. Our swordsmen are really going to have to pull us through this one, and the skirmishers. But taking the entirety of the UK is sometimes easier said than done. Oh, they're absolutely stuffed those. There's like a triangle forming there on them. Okay, she's still at half health, so we'll keep her going. We don't want to get these guys hit. So you're getting weighed down here, because you don't want that to happen when there's like 5 units on one. You're just asking for a disaster there, so allow some to hold, but we really want more or less to pivot and go. So Boudica's doing fine there. She's still disrupting the skirmishers. Crikey. I do want to try and get more chariots, but we still need to build up the Britannia economy. At the moment, we're still going down the civic part of the tree. We need to build up our economical wealth rather than going down and rushing better quality units, because we do live in the poorer part of the world at this time period anyway. Rome and Greece have the more, and the East have the more valuable settlements, but we might have turned things around here. But it's always a bit of a risk having to chuck Boudicca in, I guess, but it worked. Because her chariots absolutely carve things up. It's kind of like the monster truck of the ancient age. It's just absolutely tearing stuff apart. Those chariots. Right. My swordsmen have really pushed through this one. Bloody fighting still going in the settlement. In the settlement? In and around the battlefield. Boudicca's going to run down the last of these slingers here. And then bring Scotland into the tribal fold. We can probably speed things up now, because I would probably claim victory. My god. I don't know how the spearmen are going to do against the Romans. 3.2k. What a massive battle that was. 8,000 man battle. Boudica got 300 kills herself. Skirmishers did well. I'm quite impressed by our barbarian Iceni swordsman though. The spearmen, not so much. Maybe to surround, yeah, but Sierra of the Scottish, of the Caledonians, deployed 4.1k and lost 3.2. So we actually traded quite well. Having those extra 300 men maybe only just pulled this over the line. No beast is more savage than man when possessed with the power of answerable to his rage. Plutarch. Okay. Cheers, Mr. Greeky boy. Yeah, 203, 108. Yeah, so the swordsman did a hell of a lot better. Even than the mercenary spears as well. We might have to eventually get rid of them, because they are costing us slightly a little bit more. And they're not really earning their wage, eh? It was actually a Pyrrhic victory. Really? Like, we traded well. Yeah, but most of the swordsmen didn't lose too many casualties. It was basically just the spearmen. Come on, hurry up. Why is this taking so long to load? Come and take them. The classic Leonidas 300 quote. Come and take them. I'm Gerard Butler. We're about to take his homeland. Gerard's now. Boudicca with a nice clean stabby stab. So we lost 1 unit of swords, 1 unit of merc spears, and 1 other. That's alright then. Alright. We'll take the dub on that one. And then like 2 reinforcements units got lost. Release the captives is not the play because then we get slaves. Even though it's a lot of money. It is worthwhile in sort of DEI, probably more or less. Alright, we should be able to take Ildon, which I'm assuming is like Edinburgh. It's probably a little bit further south than probably where it is. But we've taken Scotland now. We'll replenish and repair in Edinburgh. And we'll slowly but surely make our way south down to Ireland. And then we've got the entirety of the UK under our control. We'll loot, occupy. But it's going to take us a little bit of a while here to convalesce. We're going to need more units, but we'll push down there. Another child is born. Udia. Boudica had an Udica. It's a granddaughter, actually. Good. Alright, I've skipped a little bit ahead. 267. We're going to be pushing to Ireland here, taking Ablania. Boudica has a full stack now, along with her husband King. We'll declare war upon the Irish, and I think it's like Caledonia, Iberia or something. This province is technically called, and we'll just auto-resolve this one. We've had a really good battle already against the Scottish. We should be able to wrap things up against the Irish. The Pretani. But no more. Sweet. So now, we're very much protected in our island home. Like, strategically, Britain is so easy to defend when you actually have some decent fleets and armies in and around, but we've managed to bring, as you can see, the entirety of the UK under our control. Cornwall, Wales, Ireland, and Scotland. So, we'll do a couple more things here today, but I just wanted to show you some cinematic shots of what we currently occupy with Boudicca. The tribe grows fractious. Okay, so we'll organise the fight, I guess. We have a feast here as well. Alright, now we're going to end it here. We'll get that nice little feast buff. But we're going to be making our way to Britannia. I don't particularly want to go to war with the Ivernian Vercingetorix, but I'm not opposed to the other random tribes there. There's the Gamantians and the Carnoots and the Nervii. I'm not really too fussed about them, but if I could get an alliance with Vercingetorix and Gaul, that could really help us out. And once we probably take northern France, we'll be strong enough to push and take on the Romans, because we're military going to be able to have enough. I want to have about 3 full stacks. I want to get to a point where our economy is big enough that we can have 3 full stacks to deal with Rome, because if not, it's going to be a little bit challenging, particularly with their battle-hardened leaders like Scipio Africanus. But stay tuned for tomorrow's episode 3, yeah, coming out tomorrow. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already with the bell notification on. Let me know in the comment section down below feedback and suggestions for the video, and feel free to leave a dislike. If you want to support the channel and follow me on my social media links, they are all linked in the description below. We've got the series playlist that you can access. You can also have a look at my gaming and recording equipment. If you want to get yourself some cheap games, check out the links. You can support me on Patreon if you want. Channel members are available. Use creator code SimpzyTotalWar on the Epic Games Store checkout to flick me a couple of bucks. We've got Twitter, Discord, merchandise, Facebook, Steam group, Instagram, Twitch, and Google Plus links all in the description below as well. But above all, guys, make sure to take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Much love from Australia. Goodbye.